Hello, everyone. It's this week's crypto episode. I'm Jam,
I'm cons.
and we are two bros interested in finance. Like these high energy intros are just a thing now, and I can't do it lower energy than this because it'll just like lose the meaning. Anyways, um, it's been a time since we last did it. First of foremost, we were really busy. I was dealing with everything. I was dealing with everything, even with the hunger in Africa.
Oh Jesus.
Um, literally everything. And there wasn't much happening in the market other than the political news. Anyways, let's start talking about cryptos. So CMC 20 index up in the last 7 days, up nearly 6.5%. Bitcoin up 6.3%, trading around 71,500, a bit lower than that. Ethereum up 7.8%, trading a bit below $2,100. BNB up a bit more than 7%, trading around $660. Ripple is up 5.3%, trading at $1.41. Solana is up 7%, trading around $88. What do those mean? Why are they increasing compared to the stock market? I think crypto is having a bit better time because Bitcoin hits around $74,000, which is not bad, but the volume is really low. Like the volume in the last 24 hours, I can see that it's like down 40%, which is bad. But I have no idea why these cryptos are increasing because like there is war, Iran war. I'm sure we are going to talk about it more in the stocks episode because it's more related. There is Iran war. There is uncertainty in the market. There's every negative sentiment in the market. Maybe the investors are seeing cryptos as the safe haven, which doesn't make sense. But they're increasing, and I can't really get a hold of it because like normally cryptos get affected more. But I don't know what's happening. But anyways, this is what we have right now. Not that we are investing in cryptos, I sold all my crypto, as you guys know, as you know. I don't have much to say, like because the market is just there, and the fear and greed index is 32. It's fearful. Market is fearful. It's just it's just there and nothing's happening, but they're increasing. They're not increasing much either. Like it's above Bitcoin is above 70K. Yes, that's true. But I think that's just a bull trap. I think like some whales are just like playing with the investors. But other than that, there isn't much happening in the crypto market. There isn't much to say about crypto market. Those are all the things that I can say. So right back at you.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say either. Um, Even though it's been, like you said, quite some time, right, for our last episode, but crypto is really still hanging at the same place it's been hanging for the past 1.5 months. I think it's fair, I don't know, to do a little rollback for both of us. I don't know if we will remember December, November, we were really bullish still for crypto and
Yeah.
end of January or end of February bull run, you know. Um, but hey, maybe not. Uh, it's really
I mean,
taking
to
its
be
sweet
fair,
time.
if you think about it, right, nobody saw Iranian American Israeli war coming. Nobody saw that happening. Um, we will talk about it in the stocks episode more. But when we were picking out a list for 2026, I mentioned Chevron did not make it into my list because I didn't see any opportunities there, and the financials were not the best and everything. But like the war happened, and the stock price just soared. So some things that we can't control, that we cannot predict, happened, And
Yeah.
this is the market that we have. As we always say, you just go with whatever you have, and this is what we have. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit also depends how you see it, right? Like we had the Iran intervention last year as well, the short thing, right?
Like the
Where
12-day war or something,
yeah,
whatever it's called.
they bombed the nuclear stations, right?
Yeah, something like
Um,
that. Yeah.
and what that was like you said, like the 15 to 20-day long stuff, right? Let's see how long this one lasts. I don't know which day we're on,
hmm
but
I think
I
we
think
own 16 or 17, something like that.
yeah, yeah. But I think in general there was a huge amount of uncertainty. Of course, you can say, okay, nobody knew about it happening. But the uncertainty was there. I think there was always a quite high in the market. Like the recent 6 months were always like, what the fuck is happening? Like since Trump, honestly, because he brings it, the whole uncertainty package with it. And yeah, I don't know, man. Like crypto wise, it's not much to say. I don't really have any opinion these days. It's just so slow and so it's so dragging. I told you, I'm just gonna add that quickly. I told you a couple weeks ago I bought some Coinbase and it's up to absolute low. I maybe even that's already in the last episode. I can't even remember. But that has been performing quite well. So in the short period, um, I actually bought on the daily dip, so quite nicely. And I think that was also the low for Bitcoin. So yeah, let's see how Bitcoin develops. For me, it was a buy for Coinbase. Of course, Bitcoin can drop more in the future, but right now in around the 70s. Yeah, let's see. I don't know if you're feeling bullish if this whole political Iran situation is resolved for Bitcoin, or is this not something that
Not
you?
for cryptos, definitely not for
Yeah.
cryptos, but like for the stocks market, yes, but we will talk about it. But cryptos, crypto had its run last year. It was fun and enjoyable and everything, but yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I thought honestly, because you mentioned it earlier, they don't like to go to because of the war. I always thought maybe there's some influx into crypto, as a side
hmm
investment for people instead of going to gold. I'm just gonna quickly touch on gold as well in a second, but yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Uh, I feel like it has no effect on the crypto prices. These crypto just does what it wants. Doesn't matter which
Yeah.
political concerns are happening right now, right? So yeah. But on a side note, I'm just gonna mention gold quickly if you're up,
Yeah.
since we've been doing this. And also that's a little
That's
bit
it. That's another
interesting.
thing.
Yeah,
That's yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. Like, is it the safe haven anymore?
yeah, it's a for me it's a bit interesting because the war happened, let's just presume 15 days ago or something like this, 2 weeks ago, right?
hmm
Either way, gold and silver had its all-time high previous to the Iran intervention, which is kind of interesting for me. Because would presume, oh, not a huge conflict, right? Let's put all our money to gold to 7,000 or 10,000. But yeah, it also has really slowed down as well, and the same goes for silver. So it hasn't really reached all-time highs. We can talk about oil. That's going fucking volatile these days. Of course, up 30%, down 20% the next day. That's really crazy, of course, with the whole Iran situation. But gold and silver, I mean, they're pretty standard these days. They haven't really moved that much. So yeah, I don't know if this Iran conflict, if this gets resolved, it will, I don't know, trigger sell-off in gold. Maybe. Let's see. I don't know what your opinion is about this. And
my opinion is just like after this like war starting, I thought like gold is just going to soar like 30%, 40% is going to be up. Everyone's money is gonna be going to be in gold, but like it did not. So weird things are happening. We're just like trying to do the best in the market, and I don't know what's the best in the market. Like I kept buying like some stocks, but that's about it.
yeah, no, I mean, yeah, so it's not like I'm buying oil, to be honest. I mean, like you said earlier with Chevron, that would have been a pick for both of us. Very liked stock, and I watched it. I really regret Chevron, but this is just proves to me that it's always a right time to buy a stock that you like. It doesn't matter where the stock is. If you like it, you should buy it. Just hold it forever, because in the long term, the little dips you're buying, of course, it makes difference. I guess, but if you're just holding a position for 10, 20 years, um, you're always prepared for situations like this when oil is rising
Mhm.
and you get your cheeky returns. But yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. Maybe we'll get another timing, bro, for Chevron. I'm really hoping for it in the future.
I mean, hopefully, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to say? I think we can end the episode. There isn't much to talk about, to be
Yeah,
fair.
not really. No. Otherwise, I'm good to go,
Okay.
bro.
Okay, so thank you guys for watching. You guys already know the drill. Your grandma, your grandpa, like, subscribe, share, and everything. And catch you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.
Ciao, ciao, guys.